Hi, my name is Hugo Ortega. Welcome back to the Uber Tablet blog. Today I wanted to take a moment and share with you the Samsung Q1 and the Audi keyboard. Audi is in the car manufacturer. What we did is I was part of a project that helped develop a lead capturing tool for Audi to use in one of the launches, a world premiere launch of one of their cars just recently, the S5. Now I was lucky enough to be part of it, and I got to be there at the motor show and so on. What was interesting is that UMPC was showcased as the preferred digitized input method for Audi's leads captured at the motor show. So what does that mean? It means that traditionally pen and paper is used to capture people's names and phone numbers at things like the motor show. Audi approached me wanting to know what is the best UMPC form factor to use if they were to go digitized. What we narrowed it down to, based on a couple of criteria, was the Samsung Q1. And the reason for that was it generates the least heat, and I'm talking Q1, not Q1P, because Q1P I found gets substantially hotter. But Q1, also for battery life, the battery life seems to be quite good. And also for the resistive touch qualities, allowing the use of the finger. Now the Audi keyboard that we designed to actually be used to input data, it was developed using Windows Presentation Foundation, or WPF if you like, and was designed using Expression Blend, a new Microsoft application. Now it's a good example of how XAML is the glue that brings together software developers and designers. So this is a great opportunity to showcase that. Now off the bat, straight at the beginning, it was actually quite difficult to come up with a finished keyboard solution. Why? Because keyboards are actually quite a root level access command, or keystrokes are, if you like. Sending a keystroke to application is really taking charge of the operating system, isn't it? So developing a keyboard using anything other than WPF was actually turning into quite of a challenge. In C++, there seemed to be quite a lag happening where anyone that was getting a bit confident with the keyboard would actually drop keystrokes in the application. They weren't being sent fast enough. In WPF, the application was able to take advantage of some caching. And that was a little tip that Dr. Neil Rudin actually was able to find by the tablet input panel team in Redmond, so thanks to Microsoft for that. But caching was able to be used to actually function these keystrokes in a more timely manner. Because obviously capturing leads is costly in that it chews up people's time. So using this Audi keyboard and WPF, we were able to establish a more timely manner to send keystrokes. So let's open up the keyboard and have a closer look. The keyboard actually cleverly splits the screen into two. So what I've taken is just a blank text document page, and you'll see that the actual keyboard itself sits happily at the bottom, and the application takes up the balance of screen. Now the reason that Audi chose to use the Internet Explorer for their application was two reasons. And I'm going to demonstrate on WordPad, obviously Notepad using just to demonstrate how it works. But Audi actually lent towards Internet Explorer 7.0. And the reason for that is two. One is the tabulated the tabs that appear at the top, because they were flipping between two screens. And those tabs have quite a nice surface area for people to navigate with their finger to flip between tabs. And secondly was the zoom feature. So they found that zooming into 150% meant that the form they were using, which was based on a web-based form, could actually zoom quite nicely, so that the girls using this device in their hand were able to just tab through and use their finger to select radio buttons and so on at 150% zoom. That was the best method. So let's take a look at how the keyboard works. The keyboard actually has the approved Audi branding, and you can see on the space bar there's a nice Audi logo there. And if you look behind, there's actually the Audi rings that fall in the background of the keyboard. And thanks to Tricky Business, Richard Bassett, he spent a lot of time in making this look right. But as far as typing goes, I'll just, let's press Shift. Hi, my name is Shift Hugo, backspace, made a mistake, Hugo, Shift again, Ortega. Now there you go, it gets it 100% right. Now the amazing thing about the keyboard is that it's designed to specifically be used by the gross input device, which is the finger. And by gross I don't mean picking your nose gross, I mean gross as in blunt instrument. Now in order to make that work properly, the keys needed to be slightly bigger, and obviously that timeliness was important. So as far as inputting using the finger, this has been a huge success. So all I wanted to do today is give you a description as to how the project came about, how it was implemented successfully using some of the latest Microsoft technologies, and what UMPC can do today. It's pretty exciting to know that UMPC is a form factor that is falling quite nicely in between PDA as too small and laptop or traditional tablet as too big. So once again, this has been Hugo Ortega from the Uber Tablet blog. Looking forward to your comments. Until next time, bye bye.